Hey bitches, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video I am going to talk about Gabriel Zamora sitting down and clarifying exactly what he meant when he jumped into the drama that is James Charles and Tati Westbrook. If you have not already seen my previous video in the saga that has literally been James Charles drama for the past 2.5 weeks, it is about James Charles and Tana Mongeau shading his ex-boyfriend Gage Gomez. I am going to place a card in the upper right hand corner as well as a link down in the description. If this is your first time on my channel, hello, welcome, how are you doing? If you could please hit the subscribe button down below, I would greatly appreciate it. And if you are someone who has been here for a day, a week, a month, or a year, welcome back. If you could please make sure you have all of your notifications set to on by clicking the bell icon somewhere on the screen. Please know that everything I speak on in my videos is my own personal opinion, and opinions are not facts, and please do not send hate to anyone or any brand that I speak in my videos because that is not what these are meant for. They're just meant for us to throw a little shade, spill a little tea, and have a messy time here on the internet. I would love to be able to make the promise to everyone out there that we would not be speaking on James Charles for a very long time, but it seems like every time I want to make that promise, James Charles gets into something. Now, I don't know if it's that James Charles enjoys the drama and the scandals, or if he just can't stay away from it. You know, they say that some people out there are just magnets for drama in their life, and I'm beginning to think that the universe just has a giant magnet pointed right at James Charles, because it seems there is not a day that goes by where something new does not come out about James Charles. So I've decided to use this video as hopefully the last update that I will be giving on James Charles, Gage, Tana Mongeau, and also this whole Gabriel Zamora, Tati Westbrook, and James Charles vitamin drama. But I'm not going to make any promises, because honestly, who knows? By the time this video goes up, there could be something popping off on Twitter that I completely missed because I was editing this. The other day, James Charles released a 2-page memo notepad, as a beauty guru does whenever they have to address something, that went into detail about what exactly happened between himself and Gage at Coachella, and how he is now done with the situation and he is not going to talk about it anymore. I am going to link my full video down below where you get the full notepad thing again, and right after that, because Gage cannot let anyone have the last word, I think that James and Gage actually have that in common, he decided to upload a 3-page memo notepad titled Girls. Here it is, read by the fabulous stylings of Nosy Hausfrau.
Girls, I hear you. All the signs were there, and I missed every one of them because I was under the influence of this individual. He managed to successfully switch the narrative on me and made me into a person I know in my heart I could never be. Unfortunately, we see these things a lot when it comes to manipulative relationships. I had given him an ultimatum. I asked him to clear my name and end the situation in a way that would benefit us both. My name would be cleared, and he would be able to move on from this scandal, just as he does with every one he finds himself mixed into. Oh, burn. He denied. He not only attempted to silence me after, but he also threatened me about what would happen if I spoke up. Oh, that sounds so dangerous. The stigma around bisexual and bi-curious individuals is what warranted him to so effortlessly take advantage of me. This situation has opened my eyes to quite a few, going to page 2, things. And I've realized that anyone can fall victim to the pressure and manipulation of the people they trust, no matter their gender. I mean, hang on a second. This guy's talking like James Charles is a human trafficker. Okay, sorry. Back to the reading. The moment he realized that he could not persuade me into forgetting my truth and turning me into the person he wanted me to be, I was a con artist. I was a clout chaser. I was a piece of shit. Similar to how women are described when they are victims of abuse. Come on. This does not go to say that this person abused me, because that is not the case. That's just something he said. It was just similar to abused women. But he's not saying this person abused him, because that is not the case. I was harassed, and I was pressured, but I was also naive. And I wish I would have been able to read the signs that were so obviously in my path. This is where I say, girls and women who have discovered me through this situation, no matter what you think of me, I stand by you. I am lucky enough to have made it out of this situation with my mental state unscathed, but unfortunately, that is not the case for people who deal with these kinds of things on a daily basis, a grander scale, and don't have supporters to help them through it all. I am not used to this kind of attention. Really? I saw your shirtless pictures, but okay. And page 3. I'm not used to this kind of tension and don't have the supporters to help them through. Wait a minute. I'm not used to this kind of tension. Sorry, and for a lack of better words, it f***ed me up. I thought he said he got through it unscathed. Sorry, I'll stop interrupting me. God, so rude, Carrie. So I could not imagine how women and girls could possibly go through this kind of thing alone. That's called mace, honey. Hang on, wait. Oh, I lost the page. Okay. I want to make it abundantly clear. This individual that I speak of is not a senator. He just made a few wrong decisions along the course of our time together, as did I. If anything, he helped me find myself, and a cause that I'm dedicated to, as a white, cis, het man who has oh wow, he's not a hitman, he's a het man, who has experienced this firsthand. I know the part I play and the impact I have. I hear you, and I'm here to help.
That clip was from Nosy Housefrau's video Tipsy Tea Time that I am going to link in full down below if you want to check it out for yourself. It definitely was a different kind of insight into the whole situation. But right after Gage posted his 3-page beauty guru style memo to his Twitter, he tweeted out the following. In no way is this me trying to compare my situation to a woman's. As I said, I know my impact given who I am. I'm just trying to create a positive from what was undoubtedly a negative, and do my best to speak for those who have been silenced. All love. So after hearing all 3 pages of Gage's memo that he released, do you think it was necessary for him to put that out after he did his 2 original videos on James? Or do you think he should have just left the situation to die in the water? Please let me know all of your thoughts and opinions about that down below in the comments, and now let's talk about Gabriel Zamora and this Tati and James drama. The other day, Gabriel Zamora shocked a lot of people when he spoke out on the whole James Charles Tati Westbrook vitamin drama and said she was basically just sitting on the internet crying about vitamins. Now when Gabriel made that comment about her just sitting on the internet crying about vitamins, a lot of people were taking it that he was being very insensitive to the situation. In Gabriel's latest video, he sat down and did a Get Ready With Me where he was answering questions from his fans, and he clarified deeper into the situation. Here are a few clips of what he had to say.
Ollie Sonne, James betraying Tati and having his mom do his dirty work. I guess I'm confused, and this is just me. I don't get where the betrayal was. IG stories were posted. Moments later, she's crying on the internet. There's no communication, personal communication behind the scenes. It's made out to be this big, thing. James apologizes on IG stories. Correct me if I'm wrong down below. He apologizes on IG stories. Then all these videos are made because it's literally my recommended. Because it's popular videos, with thousands of views. Well, is this true? So then I'm looking at it, I'm like, okay. So all these videos are being made where James is made out to be this horrible human being. And I'm just confused as to what happened. Oh, it's about loyalty. It's the loyalty aspect of it. And I'm like, wait, no, but what was done? For me, it looks like someone posted IG stories and then someone cried. I'm confused because I'm like, wait, what did this person do? I'm just still confused as to what did James do? What happened to Tati? I looked into it because you have to understand multiple perspectives, right? In this situation, I was like, okay, loyalty. Did that video and I'm like, about his palette. She reviewed his palette, her job. No shade. If someone maybe if someone's a fitness blogger and they only do fitness stuff, or maybe if PewDiePie or somebody who isn't makeup reviewed it, one can be like, whoa, this person went out of their way to review everything. That whole support thing, I'm like, that doesn't make sense to me. Only thing I can think of as to why she was upset is because he posted that Sugar Bear Hair thing. Well, that's her #1 competitor. And I'm like, well, Sugar Bear Hair was around before her. Homeboy is exclusive to her, so he can now promote. That's the only thing I'm like. And then some people were like, well, there's more behind the scenes stuff. Y'all swear y'all know behind the scenes stuff. They really swear. And it's not even y'all. That's why I was like, do you ever just have time to just dive in? Sometimes I have time, not even gonna lie. And I was like, let me dive into this. Let me explore this situation a little bit more. And I, for some reason, cannot find out what he did. Cool. The only thing I can think of, I'm like, okay, so what did he do to make her cry? Promote Sugar Bear Hair? My favorite thing to do in a situation is always play devil's advocate. I know for a fact that there is a influencer coming out with a vitamin collaboration, and it's not with either brand that we're discussing. And this is someone who, I'm trying to find my nose contour brush. Okay. This is someone who James is friends with. James has had on his channel. So I'm confused as to, wait, so he can't promote that? And to think that a brand is just going to give you something is ridiculous. The brand is going to be like, cool, you need security? What do we get in return? You can charge for those stories. That has a value. Paying for security and paying for people to be there, that has value. There's an exchange that has to be disclosed because you are exchanging value. FTC and disclosures is a whole different topic. Nobody asked about that, right? And then even then, I saw a video that said, well, how would so-and-so feel if Gabriel promoted a competitor? Bitch, if I want to promote the KKW brightening powder or if I want to promote the Dragon Beauty brightening powder, trust me when I tell you, Nikita don't give a f. Is that brand, is that company like done? Oh, is it canceled? Were those Snapchat stories the end all be all of that brand? No. Okay. And it's not even just her crying over vitamins. It's the fact that all these channels and all these people are just continuously like making videos on it, talking about it, making this a thing. And I'm like, really, over vitamins? Well, it's about loyalty. Like, he should not be promoting competitive things. So I'm like, wait. What if she came out with a palette? He can't promote palettes? Oh, well, no, because he promotes makeup. No, get the fuck out of here. Like, don't miss me with that. If we want to talk about loyalty, didn't she do a video with Thomas? Somebody who has gone out of their way to try to bring down certain people, right? Allegedly, but that wasn't an issue. Didn't she create a video with somebody who's gone out of their way to literally bring this person in a bad light, to talk so much about James? But she did a video, but nobody talked about that. Why? Because James didn't make a big deal out of it. She made a deal out of this whole vitamin situation. She went on to cry and heavily imply, and even as videos are coming out about it, she doesn't seem to think that, hey guys, it's not about James. Hey guys, me and James are gonna handle this privately. But she wants to like tweet all these other things. I'm like, girl, just really, y'all don't see the game? Y'all really don't see the game.
You know, Gabriel did bring up an interesting point about Tati and the fact that she has sat down and done a video with Thomas Halbert. Thomas Halbert is someone who has clearly done a video about Jeffree Star, trying to out him for certain things, and has not had some nice things to say about James Charles in the past. So do you think the loyalty standpoint is the same when it comes to promoting a business as to doing a video with someone who has tried to take down your friends? I'm totally the kind of person that just because you don't like someone does not mean that I am not going to like someone. I'm going to learn for myself why possibly you and other people don't like them, but I'm going to give them a chance at the beginning. However, when it comes to doing videos and it comes to brand loyalty, I am going to stick with what I originally said about this whole Tati James situation. I don't think that he should have promoted Sugar Bear Hair. People will throw up the argument of, well, you're stopping his bag, he has to make money. There is so much money that James Charles is making, trust me. He could have not got the Sugar Bear Hair thing if he was being paid for that. But also, if James Charles was so worried about security at Coachella, trust and believe he could have got the security himself, or I'm sure there are a lot of other companies out there that could have provided security. Also, though, all of his friends like Nikita and Tana all had those Sugar Bear Hair backpacks on, so were they being provided security as well? Because you were tagging along in their group, why did you have to give them something in return? I mean, if you really would have said no, like, I don't feel comfortable giving you a post on Instagram or anything like that, do you think that the security guard would have turned their back if you're literally being mobbed, but you're by your friends? Like, are they just going to shove you out of your friend's group and be like, okay, go fend for yourself over there, we're going to take care of Tana and Nikita? And when it comes to possibly doing videos with people that were against my friends and have gone out of their way to try to take them down, I think I would just pass on that situation completely. Like, could you be talking to that person behind the scenes in your own personal life and you like them but your friends don't and they don't like your friends? Yeah, that's fine. But don't put them on your platform and broadcast them to millions upon millions of people when they've done some really shady public stuff to all of your friends. So yes, I will say, in my opinion, I do think it's shady that Tati put Thomas Halbert onto her channel, but I also still think it's shady that James Charles did this Sugar Bear Hair thing. So now that you've heard a little bit more clarification into Gabriel Zamora when he spoke on this whole Tati and James situation, what are your opinions on it? Do you think he should have kept his mouth shut? Do you agree with him? Do you think it was shady that Tati did that with Thomas Halbert? Please let me know all of your thoughts and opinions down below, and that is it for this video, everyone. I hope that you did enjoy it. Please follow all of my social media that's linked in the description, and I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.